Welcome to today's Explainer. You know, in the corporate world, there is just a massive difference between holding a fancy title and actually commanding a team's respect. Today, we are unpacking a fundamental concept that every single manager and ambitious professional absolutely needs to master. We're drawing our insights directly from Mayank Trivedi. Mayank has been sharing a phenomenal series of leadership lessons on his LinkedIn page, specifically aimed at driving process excellence and continuous improvement. We are going to break down his third lesson today, and let me tell you, it is an absolute masterclass in team dynamics.
Now, all of Mayank's insights are rooted in his platform, Lead, Improve, Grow. If you're a professional who is serious about your career trajectory and operational excellence, this is a philosophy you really want to anchor in your mind. His page is entirely dedicated to sharing high-value, totally practical lessons that empower you to lead better, improve your processes, and ultimately grow your career. Let's look at exactly how he does that with this latest lesson.
All right, let's jump straight into Leadership Lesson 3. The core premise here is absolute. Trust is earned through consistency, not authority. Honestly, this can be a pretty hard truth for new managers to swallow. But people follow leaders they trust, not leaders they fear. Getting a promotion or a brand new job title doesn't instantly grant you respect. Actually, it's consistency in your everyday actions that builds an unshakable foundation of belief among your team.
And that brings us to a huge corporate myth. So many leaders fall into the trap of relying completely on authority. They demand compliance simply because, well, they're the boss. Imagine a manager demanding that their team work over the weekend through sheer intimidation. Sure, the team might check the boxes and get it done, but resentment is definitely brewing behind the scenes. Trust, on the other hand, that isn't just handed out with your new office key. When a leader earns trust over time, they don't even have to demand those weekend hours. The team pitches in willingly because they actually believe in the shared mission and they know for a fact that the leader has their back.
Here is the reality check. Your team is always watching. Trust isn't built during your annual review or with some slick PowerPoint presentation to the board. No, it is built in the micro moments of your day-to-day operations. Your team members act a lot like scientists, constantly observing your actions to evaluate if you are truly safe to follow. They want to see if the polished professional you claim to be matches the person you actually are when, say, a crucial deadline is completely missed on a chaotic Tuesday afternoon.
So what exactly are they watching for? Well, it really comes down to a consistency checklist. They notice your communication style. Do you share context with them, or do you kind of hoard information just to feel powerful? They watch how you handle challenges. If a major client project completely fails, do you throw your junior analysts under the bus, or do you step up and shoulder the responsibility? They notice if you actually honor your commitments. Did you follow up on that HR issue you promised to fix 3 weeks ago? Every single one of these moments is a daily opportunity to either build trust or completely destroy it.
Mayank grounds this entire theory in his extensive background of leading operational teams through some really complex business transformations. Look, when you're driving change, the environment is inherently chaotic and teams are naturally nervous. In those high-stakes moments, operational trust relies on 3 main pillars: consistency in action, integrity in decisions, and reliability in commitments. If you show deep integrity when making incredibly tough calls, and you remain utterly reliable day in and day out, your team is going to navigate that chaos right alongside you. And not because of your title, but because of your rock-solid credibility. Which leads us to a truly fascinating observation from Mayank's operational experience. He notes that the most respected leaders were not necessarily the loudest voices in the room. Think about that for a second. We so often picture a leader as this charismatic, booming voice dominating the boardroom, right? But true respect actually stems from quiet, steady consistency. The leader who is predictably supportive and unfailingly fair commands genuine, lasting respect far beyond what sheer volume ever could. Ultimately, leadership credibility is built one action at a time. It's the exact mechanism that moves a team from authority-driven compliance to trust-driven followership. Let's be real. People comply because they have a mortgage to pay and they want to keep their jobs. But mere compliance only yields the bare minimum. If you want excellence, if you want true innovation, and a team that solves problems before they ever even reach your desk, you need willing followers. Credibility isn't a switch you can just flip. It's a wall you have to build, brick by brick. We're going to leave you today with a provocative question to reflect on. What actions do you believe help leaders earn trust within their teams? Take a moment to think about the managers you have willingly followed in your own career. What specific actions made you trust them so much? And if you are a manager right now, what are you doing today to earn that exact same trust? If you found this explainer valuable, make sure to follow the Lead, Improve, Grow page on LinkedIn for more practical, real-world insights into leadership and continuous career growth from Mayank Trivedi. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building that trust.